The Price of Desperation, A Woman's Awakening. There's a saying that predators don't hunt the strong, they prey on the weak. A woman with low self-esteem becomes easy bait for men who seek to use and discard her. The moment she starts doubting her worth, settling for breadcrumbs, and seeking validation from outside sources, she opens herself to being manipulated. This is the story of Maya, a woman who fell into the trap of desperation, but found her way back through healing and self-love. The deception of false promises. Maya had always longed for love, but deep inside, she didn't believe she was worthy of it. Years of childhood rejection, toxic friendships, and past betrayals had made her believe that love was something to be earned, not something she deserved. When she met Mark, he seemed too good to be true. He was charming, confident, and said all the right things. "You're different from other girls," he told her one night. "I can see you need someone to take care of you." It sounded sweet, but what he really meant was, "I can see your insecurities, and I know exactly how to exploit them." The game begins. In the beginning, Mark showered Maya with affection. He made her feel special, like she was finally chosen. But as soon as he knew she was hooked, he started testing her limits. He would cancel dates last minute, just to see if she would still be available the next day. He would ignore her texts for hours, then act like nothing happened. He would flirt with other women in front of her and call her insecure if she reacted. Maya ignored the red flags, making excuses for his behavior. She feared that if she spoke up, he would leave. And in her mind, being mistreated was better than being alone. What she didn't realize was that he was conditioning her to accept less. The trap closes. As time passed, Mark grew bolder. He started borrowing money, knowing she would never say no. He made her feel guilty for having boundaries, saying things like, "If you really loved me, you'd do this for me." Maya thought proving her love would make him stay. But the truth was, Mark never respected her to begin with. He knew she was desperate for his validation, so he kept stringing her along. One night, he made a cruel remark that finally shattered her illusion. "You're lucky I'm even with you. No other man would put up with you." That's when Maya finally woke up, breaking the chains. Maya stared at herself in the mirror that night, and for the first time, she saw the woman she had become. A woman who had abandoned her standards. A woman who had lost her voice. A woman who had allowed a man to define her worth. And she made a decision, never again. She cut him off completely, no explanations, no second chances. She didn't beg for closure because closure comes from within. The healing process. Walking away was just the first step. True healing meant rebuilding her self-esteem from the inside out. It means pour all the love into yourself. No one deserves you more than you. Self-love itself will help you build that confidence, appreciation of your own value and expectation from others. Understanding what you deserve and how you would allow others to treat you. Most importantly, it will allow you to set the standards that others have to agree upon prior to engaging with you. She took a break from dating to focus on herself. She journaled and unlearned her toxic patterns and past traumas. She completely cut off toxicity from her inner circle, friends, family, and even acquaintances. She surrounded herself with women who uplifted her and who respect her energy. She set clear boundaries and refused to settle for less. Most importantly, she learned to love herself without needing external validation. And guess what? When Maya healed, the type of men who once preyed on her no longer found her appealing. She no longer radiated desperation, she radiated self-respect. She learned that no is a full sentence and she isn't scared of saying no anymore. Final lesson, protect your energy. My lovely followers, switch the roles based on your story, but know that men and women with bad intentions can sense insecurity like sharks smell blood in the water. If you settle for mistreatment, stay in toxic relationships out of fear of being alone, believe love must be earned through suffering, then you will continue to attract manipulators who will test your limits, drain your energy, and leave you broken. The solution: heal first, work on your self-worth, stop looking for love in places that only offer pain. When you value yourself, you won't have to chase, beg, or tolerate disrespect. Love that is meant for you will come without force, without pain, without manipulation. Stay strong, stay wise, stay high value. Those who want to stay in karmic energies around you, well, let them go and pray for them and wish them luck. Maybe one day they get to wake up and understand.